Hello students, today we are looking at gradient. Gradient is also known as slope of a line. So it can also be called slope. So the gradient of a line is defined as the ratio of the increase in y to the increase in x. So m is used to denote gradient or slope. So the increase in y over the increase in x. So the increase in y means the change in y over change in x. So assuming this is the line you are talking about, to look for the slope, that means the increase is what? The change in from here to here over this to this. That is QR over PR. So this QR is taken to be what? Y2 minus Y1 over PR x2 minus x1. So if you are looking for the gradient of a line, you can simply use this formula m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now let's look at this example. Find the gradient of the line joining coordinate x, coordinate 3 and 2 and 7 and 10. So this 3 is representing x, the 2 is representing y, this 7 is representing x, and 10 is representing y. So that means to be able to do this, you are going to have this, you set this one 3 to be x1, y to be what? y1, then 7 to be x2, y2 to be what? 10. So if you are to use the formula m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, so you are going to substitute. So when you substitute the value for y2, our y2 is 10, substitute into y2 minus y1 is what? 2 over the x2 is what? 7 minus x1 is what? 3. 10 minus 2 will give us 8. 7 minus 3 will give us 4. 8 divided by 4 is what? 2. So the gradient of the line joining these 2 points is what? 2. Now let's look at another example. Find the gradient of the line joining these 2 points. So this is the coordinate of a coordinate, which is this value for x and this value for y. Another coordinate, this value for x and this value for y. So we are going to select this coordinate. This side will be x1, this is y1, while this one will be x2, y2. So we are going to substitute into the formula for the gradient y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So your y2 is minus 1 minus your y1 is minus 5 over 4 minus your x2 is 4, your x1 is 4, minus 3. So minus 1 minus times minus to give us plus 5 over 4 minus times minus is what? Plus 3. Minus 1 plus 5 is what? 4 over 4 plus 3 is equal to what? 7. So m is equal to 4 over 7. So for the work practice, you are going to do this. Obtain the gradient of the line joining the following pairs of points. The coordinate A is what? 2, 4, and B is of 8 and 3. For coordinate C is 1 and minus 2, and coordinate D is what? 5 and 6. For E, x minus 1 and minus 3, and F 7 and 1. Then coordinate D, P is what? Minus 1 and 3, and coordinate Q minus 4 and 4. Then Q is what? 3 and 2, and coordinate of R is 13 and minus 3. Please ensure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Thank you.